Heyo, here we are, back again. We are in Pantheon, playing Squidly R. Level 8 Dire Lords. We're doing Dire Lords solo Pantheon. Last we left off, we got to level 8. We got some level 9 spells. We managed to get, let's see what we get at level 8. Deafening Whisper, which interrupts, spell interrupt, and Devour Constitution, which is good for when we're tanking, because then we have more hit points. You can see here under Constitution, increases armor class and crowd control and damage resilience. So we would be able to absorb more damage. How are we doing for food and water? We're good. Money, we're good. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Let's just quickly check the bank. All right, and for crafting materials, we are brewing, cooking, harvesting, leatherworking. Looks like we're a leather worker. Okay. We got some schematics here. Woodsman's cap, woodsman's leather. Put that over there, put that over there. Okay. Leather working wise, we've got some pelts. Some thread. Quest wise, we've got some food quests we can hand in. We need to get Fire Beetle Charger. We need to slay some boars. Probably that's what we're gonna do today, is head to Boar Alley and get some boars. Oh, we can do that quest easily. Just gonna grab 2 more jute. Oh, we should call the cultists. We need 2 more initiates. All right, well, let's head over towards the cultists. Get 2 initiates if we can. And see if we can find some jute on the way. So, we are in every level that we get, the slower the leveling will get. So we're at level 8 now. I don't anticipate, it's possible, but I don't anticipate that today we'll make it to level 9 within an hour of playtime. We'll see what we can do, but it's highly unlikely, as the more we level, the slower the leveling gets. And especially when you're playing solo. This is a game designed for multiplayer group action. You certainly benefit from that, and I think probably later on we'll have to switch from a solo to group content. Perhaps. But in the interim, this is what we're going to try to do for as long as we can. Alright. So, I know the Utherian initiates are just up the hill here. Oh, there's jute, but I gotta look out for, skeletons and such. Just need 2 jute quickly. That skeleton doesn't bother me so much. He is blue, mind you. Okay. Okay, here's an initiate there. Let's call that one over. Got a cultist as well, so that last initiate wasn't exactly that tough, so I'm not too concerned. So that should have completed our quest. Yep, excellent. But since we're here, okay, that was a little dodgy, but we lived. Oh, and there's a chest over there. Let's see what's in here. Schematic for a Brigandine helm, some moon lilies, and a cloak, which we already have a cloak. Okay. So we might as well just run back to town, hand in these quests, and then we'll head off to kill some pigs. So I ended up I tried to use this Vital Cage, but it's only for 4 seconds. So I guess that's a as use, kind of like this one, which is an interrupt, which uses essence. This one is no cost. Oh, that's good to know. Okay. Used our emergency heal, and I used a potion. So I have a minute and 11 on those. That's good. Let's go see the... Oh, what do we need to do? Do we have to hang that in? Yes. I believe he wants us to make some bandages with those jute fibers. Okay, so there's the jute fiber quest. He's going to give us a recipe for burlap cloth. And then there's that. If we look at that quest, the new one, Tools of Mending, he wants us to give 1 burlap cloth bandage to the priest. So what you can do, I already have one right here, but I'll show you what, well, since I'm here, I'll just hand it in. But what he wants you to do is, first of all, you take this schematic, right click on it, and it goes in your schematic bag. I just put it down here at the bottom. And what he wants you to do is make a bandage. So I'll show you how you would do that if we hadn't handed the quest in already. So you zip on down to town. Sometimes in this building, this guy has a quest. I don't think we have his quest. Oh, I guess we do. Okay. Sometimes there's food that shows up there in a crate. It's a random ground spawn. And then in here in the inn, sometimes there's a crate there or a crate here, which there are not today. So we'll just move on. So if you go over to the scavenging bench with your new band-aid schematic, you can see you can make burlap bandage pattern. First you need to make a scrap of burlap cloth. So you need 2 scraps of burlap cloth to make a bandage. So there's 1 jute used up. We have 2 scraps of burlap cloth, as you can see here. Using scavenging, boom, I turn that into a bandage. And that's what we would have handed in for the quest, but we already did it. Okay. What do we have to sell? We're not a weaponsmith, don't need that. We already have 5 poison, don't need that. Keep those in the bank for later. Put that over there for now. Add to that pile. Put that back. Put that over there. Okay, so I think otherwise we're in pretty good shape. We can head out to Boar Alley at the crossroads. So like most MMOs of this genre, you run everywhere on foot. Generally, there are other classes like the druid and the shaman and even the cleric in this game that can give you some buffs or spells that allow you to run faster. Eventually, in some of the other MMOs that I've played like this, you get like horses or mounts of some sort that allow you to ride much faster. I anticipate at some point way down the road they may do that in this, but right now it's just the old shoe leather from place to place. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoe leather now. On my little route here, I know where there's some chests that occasionally show up. So we'll just do a quick check. Oh, look at that. There's a chest. See what's in here. Oh, look, a brigandine helm. We already got one. Well, never have too many brigandine helms, right? Can always sell it to somebody. What's this fella here? Light blue. We do need some ores for one of our quests. Well, that's a good one. This one. I wonder if we have blackberries and apples. Well, if we see blackberries and apples, we'll grab them. We need 20 of each. I know if I go down here, up here. Oh, some wolf wants to fight. No, let's fight a wolf. If I go up here and to the left, across the road, I know there's some apple trees up there, actually, and there are boars up that way, so that's what we're here for. So let's make our way up this little path. Grab a few minor spawns on the way. We're going to need some faster tools. The better the tools we have, the faster this harvesting and mining goes. So if we look at our tools, basic. Oh, no, that's not basic. We've actually turned that one up. That's basic. That's basic. Skinning knife, we got a good skinning knife. So we really need to improve those two. And then just do that by handing in the quests. Which... ash logs, we need to get those. And we need to get... Oh, moon lilies, which we have. Okay, so when we get back to town, we can hand that quest in and we'll get a better sickle. If we find some ash logs, we can get a better axe. Now, there's a secret squirrel spot kind of over there, up those cliffs and along the side that you can find occasionally an ash tree up there. There's an island up ahead. We could find an ash tree. So ash tree is a tier 2 item. Maple is tier 1. We're a tier 1 character for now. So we're not going to find a lot of ash trees around here. We will find apple trees though. See these trees? That should be an apple tree unless I missed my guess. Ooh, a large one even. So there's always lots of apple trees around here. And just down this little road here, and right there, is what we're after. A piggy pig. It's white. That should get us some good XP, assuming we survive. Which I anticipate we will. I don't know how many apples we have in the bank. I forgot to check. We got 6 there. That's a good start. Just move the stuff I want to keep down here so I don't get confused. There may be some more over in that direction or across the road in that direction. Maybe down here, possibly over there. But I have my eye on this fella here. So these guys charge. So the best thing to do is just run up. They won't attack you if you don't attack them. But if you attack from a distance, they're going to charge you. Well, let's get some evasion food and some attack food going. Dexterity for 1 minute, so let's grab some fresh dexterity. Okay, so the quest that we have for them is nothing goes to waste. Slay 5 boars and get 3 pieces of meat. So there we go. We got 1 boar, 1 piece of meat. Now, behind here and up on the hill here, over there in between those rocks. And on the other side of this rock is a Godai trapper. He is, or she, depending on which one it is, can be pretty tough there. There he is there. He is yellow, so we're going to give him a wide berth till maybe next level. But we can just continue killing boars to complete the quest and get XP. Oh, we got a wolf apparently. Well, we'll kill the wolf first. I think it will be the easier of the two. And then we can focus on the pig. So this life tap that we have certainly isn't overwhelmingly exciting for getting hit points back. Be nice when we get an upgrade for that. This can be used to make healing potions, the boar blood, so we'll keep that. So can that patch of wolf fur. So those two, plus rock salt and wolfbane, make that. If you get a wolf bone, then it makes a larger one. So we're gonna have a little sit me down. Let's sit under this shady tree. Oh, what do we got there? Another player. Level 11, looks like a wizard. Yeah. Alright, so let's have a look at our new spells. Torment. Corrupt the enemy's blood, reducing incoming healing, so I stop them from healing. Manifest a visage, causing 10% of damage you deal to be applied to bonus as threat. Okay, so that's a threat spell. Obviously, you just get intellect. Imbue your weapon with a malefic power for 30 seconds, causing physical damage you deal to heal you for 100% of damage. Oh, that's good. Okay, so we have a spell that gives us healing. That'll be helpful. Get some dexterity because we're getting a little low on that. About 30 seconds left. Lure, L-I-R. Must be AFK. We're getting lots of blood. It's not a, like, it doesn't drop every pig that you kill, so we're doing well. We got, what, 4 pigs, 3 blood? Can't complain about that ratio. And we just need to kill 1 more, then we're done the quest. Of course, we're not done killing them, but we're done the quest. Now I have to be careful because down here... Oh, see this? Well, first we gotta kill this wolf. Apparently wolves don't like us. So interestingly enough, if you play a druid, they actually... no animals attack them. Unless you attack the animal. So this is part of a quest called Gadai Trapper. And we have somewhere a huntress, Dorian. Yeah, here, Trapper's End. So we gotta get 2 of those traps and kill 4 trappers. The trappers are a little above us, so we'll get to that eventually. But yeah, there's a trapper that pops down around here, so we have to be careful. I think he's probably still a little bit too tough for us. Oh, I guess we picked a fight with a yellow pig. And that is why you press C before you start a fight, so you can see what it is you're fighting. Because yellow is 1 or 2 levels above our current level, which means they're a tougher fight. We seem to be doing okay though, so I think we started off with blessed and full mana or full health as well, so surprisingly well. Maybe we can kill one of those. Oh, we gotta add. So we gotta kill this guy here. Oh, and he's yellow, so that's no good. Only have to use this. Get some defense up. What does this use? Essence. Also, so we'll stick with the life tap. This will be close. We may die here. Whew. That was a close one. So, I didn't realize pigs were social like that, so that's good to know. So now we know pigs are social. But we did get some good XP off of that, so I can't complain. So down the hill here, that goes down to the Boar Alley Road, which runs back over that way to the crossroads is over there. And there's a bind stone down there where we could bind, but then we can't quick call back or stuck back to town. So we'll just keep our bind at town for now. We're going to grab this ore. Just plain old ore. And we're going to have a seat. Now, venison, which you get from these guys, gives you haste. It's a haste food. So we might get some venison. Oh, see, so we got a wolf fang. That's one of the things I was telling you about. It replaces the fur, I think, in the alchemy potion to give you from the smaller version, the small health draft, to a simple health draft, which I think gives you 50 hit points instead of 35. But you also need zinc instead of rock salt. So when you take ore, like this ore here, or get ore, ha ha ha, or this ore here, and you smelt it, you get as a byproduct rock salt, zinc, sulfur, some other potentially copper, and that's how you get the stuff for alchemy. But this guy is not an alchemist, so not important. So these pelts, these are tattered, these are low quality, they're the next tier for making better armor. So that's why I've got those there. Might as well kill these deer because A, they're blue, so a little XP, and we can hopefully get some venison off of them. Oh, right. Berries. Keep our eye out for berries. Oh, we did get 2 venison there. That's good. Some resilience. So that's for making imbued items. And by imbued, I mean either having dexterity or wisdom or, you know, some stat that you can add to it. Resilience, probably that's a constitution buff. So we're at 81 of 115, 71%, so we're okay for encumbrance. So we'll just keep heading down here. Keep killing some pigs. Now we're into, you know, what is known as the grind. We're just killing to get XP one after the next. Very mindless. That is the bread and butter of the MMO. Ideally, we will be if we got in a group, we would get much faster XP. I know I keep saying that. It's because it is a group-based game, right? I have managed to get, I think, almost all of the classes except for the summoner up to, you know, I don't know, not all of them, but I have quite a few at level 15. And then it really, like, getting my druid to level 15 was torture. I was on the other side of the world in Wild's End. And I just had to kill crocodiles and marshmen over and over and over and over and over. Took a few days to get like 14 to 15. There's a trapper there. What level is he? He's yellow. So they have special hits, backstab type hit and damaging hits that I don't have interrupts for on this guy. So we would be, okay, so we're not in full health there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this guy here. I want to kill that pig because he's yellow. But I want to get some health first. So he, as you can see, is yellow. He's not a group mob, which is fine. That means we could take him solo. But they have, like we have abilities, they have abilities. And they can spike the damage quite a bit. And he is yellow. So it would be risque. We could try it. We could always run. I have a run spell. Potion of Ravenous. Well, let's kill this pig first, then maybe we'll give it a try. Just, you know, as they say, for science. What I can do is steal Constitution, and that'll give us a little more armor class. It is kind of a risk-reward scenario, so you get much better XP if you're fighting yellows, obviously. But they do a lot more damage, so, you know, the old risk-reward scenario applies. Well, Lure might kill him before we get there. Or Pimri, level 10 druid. Yep. Okay. Well, let's see if the other fella is up top here. He is, so we can try our experiment on this one. He is yellow as well. Would have been nice to get some druid buffs, though. They obviously weren't interested in sharing their wealth, which is their prerogative. Okay, so we don't have any wolves nearby that are going to latch onto us. I think we're okay. My plan is, if we get in trouble, I can run that way. There's a gate over there to the next zone, and there's some guards there that will kill this guy. Alright, let's give the old college a try. Oh, we have our emergency heal as well, so that's good. See, these are the abilities that they're casting. Hamper, I assume is, I don't know what that does. Okay, so it reduces my readiness, off balance, difficulty with elbow strike, I'm sure is it damage, direct damage. It's a close fight, but I think we'll make it. Lucky for us, they always, like when they get low health, run. Otherwise, it would have been a toe-to-toe, who's gonna die first kind of thing. Okay, so we lived. Excellent. So the other guy that is around here is just up the hill here. So I'm going to get a little rested. What do we get? A tarnished dagger. I don't use daggers, but it's a good item to sell. Oh, this we're going to keep because we need that for a quest. Boar fur, we don't need that. So we can sell all this. This we'll throw all in the bank. Night warden. Oh, fire beetle charger. Yeah, we got to go way up a hill for that guy. So we need 3 more of those. We're done that portion. 500 XP, 3 silver. That's not too bad. Supplies for the priest. I think we could do that. Good eye shipment schedule. I know where that is, but it's in a group of these guys, but they're a little tougher, so we won't be able to do it at this level. Maybe around 12 or 13 we could solo those guys. This is where we need 20 blackberries, 20 apples. Moon pillies, we got those. Oh, low quality wolf pelts. Well, if I see some wolves, I'll have to kill them. Ash logs we're not going to get around here. I know where we can get that, but not nearby. That's just a leatherworking one. Okay. Let's go see if there is a good eye trapper up here. There is. Oh, it's only white. Perfect. Still good XP, but not quite as dangerous as the yellow guy was. Ah, now these guys are Godai insignias. They're part of a couple of quests later on. So we'll put those into the save bank for later. So that's all the Godai trappers in this immediate vicinity. So what we can do now is go find some more appropriate level mobs like deer and pigs. Oh, and we need a wolf because we want to get the low quality wolf pelt. So you can see the time we've been hunting, what has it been, 45 minutes, and we've gotten half a level. Like I said, I don't think we'll be getting our full level in an hour today. See if we get a low quality wolf pelt off this young fella. No. Let's see if that druid is still around. We could give him a couple of silver and get a buff. They have a damage shield buff, which would do more damage. So when we get hit, they would take damage. And they have a buff that increases your base healing and an armor class buff. And a speed buff, so you can run faster, depending on their level. That guy was level 10, so he might have the Spirit of the Wolf. If he's around, he may be gone, but this looks like the type of area that he would hunt in. I don't see him anywhere. So this is the boar alley that runs up to the crossroads. That goes over up the hill to the manor. Lots of dead boars here. Gotta watch our weight. No druid. Oh well. We can just hunt here. This is a popular area. So there may be one or two character classes that run by that will take pity on a solo Dire Lord and give us some buffs. If not, well, we'll just continue fighting for another 10 minutes or so. We're not even halfway yet, so I don't think we'll push on today, or it'll end up being a 2 or 3 hour video. But this is the life of the solo player, right? It's a slow grind. You need to put the time in. It's certainly not a fast endeavor. I remember, they were social last time, so I don't want this guy to run over to those guys. So what I might do is back him up over this way. He will charge me, of course. But better to have him charge me than grab another friend. See? He's making a break for it. So the XP bar that you see here, they don't give you a number with it. Like, see here, when I put my pointer over the health, it shows you 93 of 191, mana 0 of 0, readiness. So they give you like a range. But here they don't for the adventuring experience or the mastery, which doesn't even work right now. So I don't know what my number is at. But I know if I look at these quests, for example, the ones we're going to hand in, this one, we got 200 experience. That is not a lot. It's not going to move this bar very much. So you really can't depend on the quests in this game to increase your level. They're good, fun distraction. You know, what do I need something to do? Kind of give you direction. But they're not how you're going to level. In this game, you're going to level by just hunting. get this wolf first, since he will probably aggro us. I think we still need one more health anyway. Boar. Yeah, we need one more for the quest. Might have one in the bank, I don't know. I think after this we're going to go on a little mission. So we have this quest here called Night Warden 2 where we have to kill a fire beetle charger. So what they've done is the only places that I know to get a fire beetle charger are in Avender's Pass, which is a zone up the road, go up that way and then into there. But that's like a tier 2 zone, so too high for us. Or what we can do is, I know, because it's nighttime now, they only come out at night, the fire beetle chargers, is if we go up on top of that cliff face over there, I know we can find some there. Now up there is some higher level bears, some higher level deer. At nighttime, there won't be any of those guys. Those are just like bats and higher level mobs. But we just want to run up there because we've only got about 7 minutes left till our hour is up. Grab that charger, and then that will update the quest. And then we can zip back to town, hand in our quests, sell our material. Oh, as a note, when I was doing stationeers yesterday, OBS had some issue with recording the video. So what happened was it was recording video and sound, but it was like a still picture. Maybe it was my camera, maybe it was OBS. I don't know what the issue was, to be honest. But after about 9 minutes, it worked fine. So hopefully I don't have an issue with this video. Right there where I just ran, there's sometimes a chest. I was just checking for that. Over this hill in that little cave there, you can find a named wolf. Maybe we'll come back down and see if he's there after we get our fire beetle. Because he drops an item that you just pick up and right click on, and it gives you a quest to hand in, and I think it's the Huntress. Same with Grizzle Greatpaw. He's a big bear that you get a quest for after you do the boar quest. It's the next one in the chain. Oh, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if we can get some buffs from these guys. They may be AFK, but I'll give the old college try. Nope. They appear to not be here. May donate. I forgot the I. Good typing. Okay, so we checked the time. It is 1900 hours, which is 7 p.m. local time. There is a spiderling, which we don't want. Over there is a goblin cave. We don't want to fight those guys because they have some pretty good... The chars are casters, so that would probably melt us at this level. The dregs have a thing called pressure plate, which is a buff that they put on, then it blows up and does a lot of damage. This area looks either hunted out or just in the change from day to night. Okay, so there's like a bat. So let's see. Will it kill me on sight? No, it doesn't care. It's yellow. They have a blood sucking spell, which is pretty good. So we'll just not bother the bat. We're here for a specific creature. Oh, there's a ghost viper. I think they're after the beetle, which is what we're trying to find. Wild herbs. We don't care about... Oh, blackberries. We do care about blackberries. So the beetles maybe haven't popped just yet. Oh, there's another snake over there. But they... Oh, there's one. It is... Is it what we want? Wait for this slow harvest. Really need to get that sickle upgrade. Yes, this is what we want. Alright, so we've upgraded that, or updated, I should say, that quest. Later on, we'll be back here. Because it's a good spot to level like around 10 to 12 solo. Especially during the daytime, because there's bears, there's some deer, which are pretty high level. Cotton, which is a tier 2 resource. So there's some tier 2 resources. There's a potential we could see an ash tree up here, which we do need an ash tree. And then over this way, up the hill to our left is a spot called the Manor. It's like a undead hotel, I guess. Anyway, it's a level 13 to 14 group mobs. Certainly not soloable. There is a potential for... Let's see, it gets foggy, so kind of creepy, you know. Ooh, scary. And the manor's over there. Oh, okay. So Pimri is gonna give us some buffs. So we'll thank him, give him a little bow. Wave. And I just want to see if there's an ash tree over here. Now I know over here there's, yeah, see that guy there? He's super scary. So red group mob, not for us. So let's have a look. There's our timer. Let's have a look at the buffs that we got off the druid. So we got verdant thistles, verdant fire thistles. So that gives damage. So when they hit us, they take damage. Oaken regeneration, so we get our health back faster. Better armor class, better health, and Spirit of the Wolf, which gives us increased move speed. So really nice buffs. Combine those with shaman buffs, and then if you get the cleric run one as well, then you can fly. Okay, so as I said, we're gonna check over here to see if the named wolf is up. No, he is not that guy. There's two there, though, I think. If I pull one, I'm going to get both. So I'll just wait. What's this? Oh, yeah, so attacks even fighting as a pack. So I don't want to get both. Let's see if I just pull this guy by himself. That little thingy does a lot of damage, eh? What? Shadowstone. I don't know what that does. I guess it's just ore or vendor trash. Ah, good. We got the low quality wolf pelt. Okay, so there is a wolf there. It's just a regular wolf. All right, well that's our hour for today. So let's stuck back to town. We can sell off our sellables. Wolf meat, I think, gives you bonus to heat resistance or cold. Gives you cold resistance. I don't need that right now, so it's just good to sell it to make some money. Okay, so let's see. So we've got lots of apples, so we're good for apples. We got to get some more berries for that quest. We do have enough for the quest to hand that in. And we're going to hand that in. This we can store. We have, oh, look at that. We have lots of those already. Good. Okay, we got that. Okay, we're going to have to start a low quality bag. So we'll put that there. Put that there. That's our, oh, we've already got one of those. Okay. Got one of those. Do not have one of those. So there's the health one, there's the resilience one. I guess we'll start a blood bag as well. Is that the same thing? Yep. Okay, we don't have meat. Am I a food guy with this guy? Yes, I am. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do is start a meat bag, which I don't have a meat bag right now. I'll probably have to make some more bags at some point. This I'll end up giving away. Don't need that, but I can put it there for now. Oh, this can go down. We don't have one of those. Really need some more bags. Okay, so let's just check our quests here. We got that. We got that. That's good. We've got that, but we're not going to hand it in because I need the... I could hand it in. We've completed that. Nothing goes to waste. So we need 3 pieces of boar meat. So I'll grab that. Supplies for the priest. 6 scraps of burlap cloth. Scrap of burlap cloth. A bundle of carved sticks. We do not have a bundle of carved sticks, though I know where to get one. Why have we not handed in, or did we hand that one in already? Spool of rope, we got that. So we haven't got a bundle of carved sticks yet. Trapper's End. So we got to kill 2 more trappers for that one. We don't have the gold. So we've got everything we need for the quests that we have completed. We'll deposit all our money. I'm going to take out 10 silver for expenses. And I think we're in good shape. So what I'm going to do is try to figure out how to get out of here. Oh, there it is. We can head to town and hand in these quests. So I discovered that if you run all the way through the other side of this, I was with my necromancer, who's also a dark mirror, which I was wondering, because they're fishmen, can they swim underwater without a breath issue? And turns out, yes, you can walk underwater. At least I found a tunnel underwater that leads from here to Avender's Pass, and was able to just walk along the bottom with my dark mirror necromancer. So let's just give that the old shot. So this is the Utherian camp where we were earlier. I don't need these fellas right now. Not that they would present a huge problem. We'll just skate by. Grab this jute while we're here. Oh, there are a couple of skeletons. I'll kill this guy first. Apparently I got pulled in. Just trying to pick some flowers. Oh. 2 ghost vipers, which we do need, just not right now because we haven't handed in the quest. I think we're gonna get them. I'm just gonna run them off. Do we get 2 or 1? 2. I'm just gonna run them to the guards so we can conclude our video. Night Guard Aldrich will take care of them for us. He's good that way. They'll take care of the second one. Nicely done. Good job. Okay, and we want to find the Huntress, which she's up this cliff somewhere. Maybe here is good. We'll see. Sometimes it's find hard purchase. Oh, just hold on. I got a phone call from the wife. Okay, I'll just give her a call after we're done the video. So we hand in this guy. Nothing goes to waste, part 2, right? So she wants the boar meat. Now we have balance of nature she offers us. As a final test for you, hunter, in the wilderness outside, corruption's taken a great bear and driven it to its rage. The bear no longer hunts for food, but instead slaughters for pleasure. It is an affront to nature's balance. So get some allies and slay the beast, and you get some money and some XP. And it's a group bear, so you need a group to do it, or higher level. Night Ward Part 2. This is where we killed the beetle. So we passed complete that one. She gives us Night Warden Part 3, and she wants us to kill some Ghost Vipers, the 2 things we just ran away from. I think she wants 3. Or maybe just 1. Maybe Eldrick wanted 3. Let's see. So we go to her quest line. Yeah, she just wants 1. Okay. And that advances that quest. Okay, so now the only other quest we have to hand in is... We've got 2. Okay, so we'll hand those 2 in. Which is to the scavenger fella in town. Now, while we're here, we're going to zip through this little house, have a peek, see if there's a ration box for grabs, and no. And then we'll zip in the back door here, run up the stairs, see if there is a treasure box. There is not. Jump over the railing and hit the old foreman all this. So he wants this, which we get a new sickle. And skinning, he gives us a new knife. We have a better knife than that anyway. But we'll take the quests. Now if you look, we have a level 8 sickle, which is a basic lifebound one. So we'll take that out. You put that. So I want to just show you something I learned early. So I can just right click on this and now it doesn't update whether it's basic or harvest, you know, until you move the pointer off. So right now I have a basic. Here is the sharpening. So let's switch it around. Okay. This is what I'm trying to show you. So basic is there. And this is my new one. So it says sharpened harvesting sickle. I right click on this. It still says sharpened harvesting sickle, but it has changed places. So I take my pointer away and I bring it back. You can see it's now the basic. So it doesn't update the tooltip when you right click. And I accidentally did that and sold the wrong one. So you want to be careful when you're doing this. Now this one you can't sell. So I can just drag it over here and delete it. I don't need it. I have a well-made skinning knife, which is level 24. This is a sharp skinning knife, tool effectiveness 14. So we'll put that in the bank. Save it for later. This is left over. This is left over. Boar meat, I don't think we're going to use to cook anything with, so I can just get rid of it for now. We don't need bone fragments, so I can sell them. All right, and now we can just go throw stuff in the bank. A fellow dire lord. So we put these over here. Oh, I have blood. Deer, boar, dink, and fox. Okay. And then some more jute, and we'll put this over here for now. Perhaps off camera, I'll make some more tattered leather rucksacks to give myself some more bank space. And yeah, so that pretty much concludes our video for today. So hopefully you learned something and you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Hit the bell to get updates on future videos. Tell your friends, make a chat, share the video. Yeah, and we'll see you next time. Okay, take care.